Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for August 6th, 2018. I have entitled this perspective, No Littering Allowed. I actually changed it from Don't Dump Your Trash Here, but that was getting a little long. So, um, I just want to ask a couple of questions. And like anything with me, it is always going to be uh, my motive to turn the camera on to ourselves. Be on the lookout for what's going around, but because we can make the most impact with the one who looks back at us from a mirror, ask yourself these questions. And so I experienced this a few days ago and recognized that it still bothered me. So I figured I'd bring it up. So do you ever stop and ask yourself, when someone comes and tells you something, do you ever ask yourself, why did they just tell me that right now, right here? Are they trying to use me as a confidant, or are they simply sharing a concern? Hello, all who are joining me on Periscope and Facebook. So are they using me to get something off their chest? Was it to dump their trash on me like I'm a garbage can, and they have so much junk they need to get rid of, so they just dump it on me like they're littering? Was there genuine concern? Were they trying to win an ally? Because here's the question, or here's the point rather. I think, hello, Miss Patricia. I think that it's important that we always check our motive, that we check our reason when we go and talk to someone about important issues. Check the motive. Why are you talking to this person at that time? Do you simply want to dump on them? Do you want to gain an ally? Are you trying to evoke some sympathy or get a jump start on the sympathy? Are you trying to rally them in? There's always a reason for people doing what they do, when they do it, and the place that they do it. Are we really thinking? Are you trying to hijack their day by asking them or telling them this information right here, right now, when you choose that? Are you really, do you recognize? I mean, do you take the extra time? Do you take an extra moment to say, maybe I'll wait, and I don't need to say this right now. It's not the best place. It's too early in the morning. It's going to wreck the rest of their day. Or, ooh, it's late at night. They are not good. They're going to be up all night, and I know they got a heavy day, heavy schedule tomorrow. Do you take the time to think about the impact that your question or your statement will have? Why are you telling them this at this time? And again, I'm serious about there being a motive behind it. I just wanted to get it off my chest, and no, I didn't take the time to check and see if it was true. I just wanted to get it off my chest because it was bothering me. You need a diary, or you need some paper, because everything that comes to you does not have to come through you. You literally can hijack a person's day. You can make them into a trash can, and you got so much garbage that you want to dump, you use them as a trash can to dump on. And so at a certain point in time, when you recognize that hours or days, sometimes weeks go by, and you're still carrying junk around, someone has dumped on you, and they went on about their business, and they carefree and lightweight and doing their own thing, and you still walking around with a whole lot of trash. At some point, you have to put up a sign. I mean, it probably needs to be like written across our forehead. No littering allowed. Do not bring your trash to me. Do not Act as if I am the garbage can and you got a whole lot of trash you want to dump and get rid of. And so, Holly looks like a good garbage can, or fill in the blank with your name. Fill in the blank with your name. So at some point, you have to make it unacceptable, inconvenient, not allowed for anyone to bring you trash and dump it at your feet and then go on about their merry way. There's always a reason behind. So whether or not you're receiving the junk or whether or not you're dishing the junk and leaving it, check your motive. Check your motive, because you may be hijacking someone's day or night. You may be completely throwing them off course because you wanted to get it off your chest. Or, it was more sinister than that. You intentionally meant to train wreck a day. Or they were a good person to have as an ally. So if I hurry up and tell them, then you can come back and later report that they knew. And okay, figure out the motive. And if you're on the receiving end, trust your gut. Your gut will never lie to you about what is really going on. What's the motive behind that? Okay, even if I didn't intend for it to come out like that. Your intent versus your impact, you need to check it. So that is my perspective today, and I am on the receiving end and the giving end. Check your motive. If you are being a dumpster and wrecking people's days because you dumped trash on them, you need to check that. You need to check it. And if you've been on the receiving end and you go around carrying loads that do not belong to you, okay, you need to advocate for yourself. Put the placard on your back or write it across your forehead. No littering allowed. Do not even bring nonsense to me. Today is not the day for me. Well, I just need to get off my chest, and you go write it in a diary. How about that? Write it on a piece of paper. Then you can trash that without messing anyone up. Trash it, burn it, dump it, flush it down the toilet. You got it off your chest and you didn't ruin anyone's day. How about that as an option? Okay, think about it. And don't act so surprised. I don't know, because if you're messy, you know you're a mess. If you're messy, you know you're a mess. But let's stop playing with that. Let's stop playing with that. Okay, that is all. That's right, Eric. Don't dump that trash in my yard. So that is my offering to you today. If you are on the receiving end or the giving end, it can apply. It is applicable. No littering allowed. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves.